Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 18th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Thursday out there so far. Please stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos and share these videos. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. You can see we got quiet conditions over the northeastern United States. We got a system down here over portions of the Minneapolis, Minnesota area, all the way back down towards the Kansas area, back down into Texas, and portions of New Mexico and Arizona as well. Also portions of Colorado and Wyoming. We got a little system dying off over here in the Pacific Northwest, over here around Idaho, but pretty much high pressure dominating you guys as well. Got a little system spinning up here in portions of the Gulf of Alaska and a little bit down here toward Hawaii as well. And also we got some activity moving in from Mexico into the southwestern portion of the United States. Okay, let's take a look at the weather radar across the nation. As you can see, we got quiet conditions from southeast Canada through Maine, all the way back into Ohio, back into Indiana, also Illinois, back into Missouri, also into portions of Arkansas, into portions of Tennessee and the northern North Carolina. We got shower and thunderstorm activity extending offshore off the Carolina coast, all the way into South Carolina. Scattered activity in Georgia, northern Florida. Also in the Mississippi, activity over southern Canada, back into Minnesota and northwest Wisconsin. Also in the portions of southern Canada, back into North Dakota, northwestern Minnesota. Also we have some scattered activity over portions of Montana. Also into Colorado, also into portions of Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas vicinity, northern Mexico as well. Also a little bit off back Washington State, down into Nevada and California, in the Baja area there as well. Also we have some showers of scattered around the around the Hawaii chain island. Got some scattered showers and thunderstorms in y'all's vicinity. Okay, let's move on to the watches, warnings, and advisories for your location across the nation. You can see we got quiet condition from Maine all the way down into Louisiana. Also into Florida, got a little coastal flood advisory there for coastal South Carolina. Got a flood advisory over portions of Allendale County in southwestern South Carolina. Got a flash flood watch still in effect for northwestern Mississippi. Still got some river flooding going on over portion of area rivers in Arkansas and Louisiana. Got some air quality alerts over central and eastern Texas and southeast Texas as well. Also got some flash flood advisories over northwestern portions of Kansas. Also over here in portions of northeast portions of northern New Mexico. Also over here in portions of Utah. Also over here in portions of Nevada as well. We got a lot of a lot of air quality alert because of a wildfire going on in Canada. Over here in got Nebraska, also over in the northeast Colorado, also over here in portions of Wisconsin, all of Minnesota as well. A fire weather watch is in effect for northeastern portion of Wisconsin. Red flag warning is in effect for northern Michigan and around the Great Lakes region as well. Also more red flag warnings. Air quality alert for all of Montana and northern Wyoming. I would not be surprised to see some for northern Idaho and also maybe North Dakota as well. We still got them area flood warnings going on in effect for a portion of North and South Dakota, and also a portion of Minnesota. Still got that river flood warning still going on along the Missouri and Illinois borders. Still got some flood advisories over portions of Colorado and also into portions of Utah as well, and also into northern New Mexico. Also got some flood advisory, flood watches in effect for portions of Arizona and California. Also some flood advisories over northern portions of Washington State. Also, we got some flood warnings going on for the northern island chain there in Hawaii. Also, some going on over here in portions of Alaska. We got fire weather watches also in effect, and special weather statements also in effect for Alaska as well. Alright, let's take a look at our local radar here in Columbia, South Carolina. You can see we got that shower and thunderstorm activity along the coastal areas from Charleston, South Carolina through Georgetown and the Myrtle Beach area. Also over here at Darlington and Florence up to Chirral. Also toward Camden and up towards Sumter, Columbia, South Carolina, back to Newberry, South Carolina, Greenwood to Aiken, Augusta. Got some shower, maybe a rumble of thunder as well in your vicinity. Some also down there around Orangeburg and down to Bamberg and Barnwell, Waltersboro. Also over toward Anderson and Greenville and Spartanburg. Some of this activity will continue to shift off to the north, may affect Lancaster, maybe as far north as Charlotte, North Carolina, and Waynesboro, North Carolina as well. Up toward Asheville, getting a little bit of light rain there as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today. You can see we still got general thunderstorms over the southeastern United States, also over in the upper mid-plains, also in the middle of the country, and also back over to the southwest of the Pacific Northwest as well. We got marginal risk over portions of Alabama and Tennessee. Updating Tennessee, and like I said, in Alabama, portions of Iowa, southeast Minnesota, and Wisconsin as well. Also over to southeast Wyoming through eastern Colorado, back into southwestern Kansas, also into west central Oklahoma, and northern and central Texas as well. Slight risk over portions of northern Texas there. If you're in the slight risk area, this includes Amarillo, Texas, Pampa, Texas, Dumas, Texas, Boger, Texas, and Canyon, Texas. Also, the marginal risk include Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Roy, Colorado, Birmingham, Alabama, and Lubbock, Texas. The tornado probability for today is 2%, pretty much over Texas and western Oklahoma. Also up here in the portions of Minnesota and Wisconsin. And if you're in the area, 2% area, this includes Amarillo, Texas, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin, Wassaw, Wisconsin, and Wayona, New Mexico as well. Minnesota, excuse me. Alright, wind probability, 5% over here in Tennessee and Alabama. Also in Iowa, back into Wisconsin, southeast Minnesota. Also into Colorado, back into Texas. And this includes Colorado Springs, Colorado, Royal, Colorado, Birmingham, Alabama, Lubbock, Texas, and Montgomery, Alabama. The hail probability, 5% again over here in Alabama and Tennessee. Also into Iowa, back into Wisconsin, southeast Minnesota. From Colorado, Wyoming, also down in the portion of Texas, most of Texas. If you're in the 5%, 15% over the Panhandle of Texas, right in the upper portion of Texas as well. This includes Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Royal, Colorado, Birmingham, Alabama, Lubbock, Texas. The 15% include Amarillo, Texas, Pampa, Texas, Dumas, Texas, Boger, Texas, and Canyon, Texas as well. Let's take a look at day 2 outlook real quick. As you can see here on the forecast map, we got general thunderstorms still from the Outer Banks of North Carolina through the coastal plains of South Carolina down into Florida, back to Louisiana, all the way back into Michigan, back to Texas, all the way back over here to portions of Wyoming, also Colorado, back into Nevada, back into Washington State and northern Montana. Marginal risk over southeast portion of New Mexico through Texas, all the way over here to Tennessee and Louisiana and Mississippi. The slight risk areas of the yellow through Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas. If you're in the marginal risk, this includes Memphis, Tennessee, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Lubbock, Texas, and Norman, Oklahoma. The slight risk includes San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. Take a look at the tornado probability for your Friday. We have 2% over Texas and Arkansas and Oklahoma. The 2% include Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, and Plano, Texas. The wind probability, we still have 5% in the brown, 15% in the yellow. And if you're in the 5% area, this includes Memphis, Tennessee, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Lubbock, Texas, and Norman, Oklahoma. If you're in the 15%, it includes San Antonio, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, and Arlington, Texas. And let's take a look at the hail probability. We have a 5% in the brown and a 15% in the yellow. And if you're in the 5%, this includes San Antonio, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, Shreveport, Louisiana, Little Rock, Arkansas, Norman, Oklahoma. 15% include Dallas, Texas, Austin, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Arlington, Texas, and Plano, Texas as well. Let's take a look at day 3 outlook now. As you can see, we have general thunderstorm from Maine all the way down to Florida, through the Carolinas, all the way back into southern Texas, all the way back into the southwestern United States, including New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, back up to Washington State and Oregon, Utah, and also Idaho, and also western Montana. We have a marginal risk over from eastern Texas through Louisiana, all the way back to Georgia. And if you're in the marginal risk, this includes New Orleans, Louisiana, Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Montgomery, Alabama. And the probability is 5% in the brown. And if you're in the area, this includes New Orleans, Louisiana, Atlanta, Georgia, Birmingham, Alabama, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and Montgomery, Alabama, and surrounding areas. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos. We will catch you back in the next video.